Ryan Pierce and Garrett Wirtz. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First for Hampton-Dumont, a senior, number 5, Casey Argis. A sophomore, number 13, Lauren Meter. A senior, number 15, Macy Argis. A senior, number 23, Courtney Miller. And a sophomore, number 31, Avery Hansen. Hampton-Dumont is coached by head coach Miranda Valley and assisted by Daniel Stevens and Carly Helskov. And now let's meet the starters for your Algona Bulldogs. A 5'6" senior, number 10, Ashlyn Young. A 5'8" senior, number 14, Abby Holmes. A 5'6" senior, number 30, Cam Etherington. A 5'9" senior, number 34, Molly McCauley. And a 5'8" senior, number 40, Aaliyah Busher. Algona is coached by head coach Mike Ford and assisted by Dave Beisch and Todd Van Otterloo.
10, 14,
ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise as you are able
30, 34.
And remove your caps as we honor our great nation with the playing of the national anthem being performed tonight by the Algona High School pep band, the Dog Pound Sound. Ladies and gentlemen, the Star Spangled Banner. Let's play some basketball.
Good evening on this Friday night, and Happy New Year. We're ready for some basketball finally, Pete. It's been 3 weeks since the girls have been on the court. Joining me tonight is longtime basketball coach here at Algona, Pete Waltz. And on the camera, AHS junior, Ruby Mitchell. Big game in the NCC tonight.
Yes.
Hampton comes into the contest at 9-0, 5-0 in the conference.
Yeah, I tell you what, on paper and what we know about them is they're a good basketball team, and so are we. And what's really interesting, if you listen to the introductions there of the players, you know, both teams have a lot of leadership on board with a lot of upperclassmen playing. So hopefully tonight, well, we know for a fact tonight the Bulldogs will win. We know that for sure, since they're both Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's right.
Deep three there. Rebound by Hampton-Dumont there.
Avery Hansen with a quick three right off the bat. And Hampton will press.
Yeah, we haven't seen a press that much put against us this year that I recall.
Busher. Ball is stolen, and then a travel is called.
Yeah, you can tell Hampton right away is wanting to set the pace to this game by playing that press, and we'll see how stingy their half-court defense is here as we inbounds the ball.
Hampton has Casey and Macy Argis on the court, so we'll try to keep that straight. Yeah. This is Lauren Meter down the court. 3-0 early, and here's another 3 by Hampton, way off. McCauley rebounds. Here comes Holmes down the court. Just underway here at the field house. Busher, nice step back. Shot's good.
Got it.
Busher's 3 matches Hampton's early 3. And we're tied.
I'll tell you, those of you who have been watching at home, Hampton's taken 2 deep 3-point shots there, and obviously hit one too. There's another deep 3.
That was Macy Argis. Busher to McCauley. The Bulldogs are running. Holmes goes to the hoop, and a foul is called.
Man, pretty aggressive up and down play here to start the game. It's kind of exciting, especially when it's been a while since our teams, it seems, have played a basketball game. I was visiting with Coach Ryan King, one of the JV coaches for the Algona boys program, and he mentioned that the last time they played was December 20th.
Wow. Yeah. That's same here.
Yeah, same for our varsity boys and girls. So it's been a long break.
Holmes can't get the free throws to fall. Hampton comes the other way. Argis to Meter. Meter muscles one up. Holmes comes down with it, and she leads the pack the other way. It's Busher in the corner. McCauley.
Good drives. Kick
to Busher. Busher's 3, a little strong. And rebound by Macy Argis. Here comes Hampton. 3-3, 2 minutes gone, first quarter. Big NCC game tonight.
Yeah, McCauley got called with a foul there. A little too aggressive, got a little body contact on that one.
Pete, the Bulldogs of Algona are 5-2. Their only 2 losses, though, are to ranked opponents, and they have not lost a game in the conference either. So
right, like again, big game tonight. This is a huge game.
Another 3 attempt. That one's strong by Macy Argis again. Rebound, and Hansen scores. Hansen has all 5 for the Bulldogs of Hampton. McCauley thought about a 3, now drives. Left hand, no good. Ooh. And it's out of bounds to Hampton.
You know, a lot's been happening so far this game, and hard to believe it's only a 5-3 score with 5:30 left here in this first quarter. Again, you can see that Hampton-Dumont is running a 5-out motion, and you'll notice they'll cut on the pass. And right now, it looks like they're looking to shoot versus looking to hit the cutter.
Oh, Holmes, nice pass from Young.
Oh!
Shot's no good. Yeah, they're jacking up the 3s, Hampton.
Yes, they are. Makes you almost wonder. Hopefully they don't start falling.
Yeah. Meter with the left hand, now with the right. Miller will try the 3. That one's no good. And we got a jump ball.
You know,
possession arrow goes to the Bulldogs.
It's got to be pretty evident that that's got to be their offense. You know, it appears to me that they're shooting a lot of 3s, and their coach isn't telling them anything different. You know, and as I always tell my players, you know, good shooters have a short-term memory. They don't think about the misses. They always think about the next shot. And evidently right now Hampton's not worried too much about the misses because they keep shooting it.
Young for 3. Good.
Good shot.
Ashlyn Young. Bulldogs lead 6-5.
That's a great game flow shot too. As you can tell, as they brought the ball down that floor, as they hit Ashlyn, and she was in sync. You know, a lot of times we have some young people who take those shots that aren't ready quite yet because they don't have the flow of the game. Good
nice pass. Shot's no good though. And goes back to Algona. Pete, it's a little surprising that they're shooting so many 3s. They're 28% for the year.
Really?
So it's not stellar.
No.
They break the press, Algona. Young for 3 again.
That's another
2
one.
For 2. She has 6. They just give her 2 on that?
Yeah, they just called it 2. The officials conferred on that shot, so it's a 2.
Nonetheless, it's 8-5 Bulldogs. Halfway through the first quarter, a fast-moving first quarter. Only 2 fouls have been called. Casey Argis hits the cutter. Holmes, nice play.
Yeah, heads
off
up.
the Hampton player and back to the Bulldogs.
So, viewers at home, I tell you, I think you could maybe get a sense of what's happening here for the Hampton-Dumont Bulldogs, in that their game right now seems to be the deep 3, and so far they've not been able to get the ball inside on our defense, other than that rebound putback there that we had earlier. But it'll be interesting to see what this transpires the rest of the
Young
game.
for 3 again. That one's a little strong.
Good rebound by Etherington.
McCauley, nice move. 8-5 Bulldogs nursing a 3-point lead. Macy Argis to Hanson. Hanson's 3. No good. Holmes rebound. Bulldogs running. Holmes with the left hand. Good.
Got it.
Abby Holmes with her first 2. 10-5 Algona. $2:50 to go first quarter. Meter on the wing. Drives to the hoop. That shot's contested and no good. Holmes with the outlet pass to Young. Young layup
Awesome.
good.
I got a good timeout. Yeah,
Timeout Hampton. What a great way to start this game for Algona. It's 12-5. Ashlyn Young has 7 points early.
Those are huge. Really big points, and you can tell right now that Hampton-Dumont's a little flustered, thus the timeout being called. And, and from any coach's perspective, when you see a team that you're playing that goes on a run like that, you have to stop the momentum, and therefore you call that timeout if you have one to burn. And from the coach's standpoint, I'm sure their coach is looking at their players, trying to tell them to play their game. So far, what they're doing down here offensively isn't working, and it's playing into our hands because we're able to get those rebounds and get some offensive transition there. I mean, there's a beautiful pass from Holmes to Young there on that full court there, and she got a good bucket. And like I said, you can see the kids are really clicking right now, and let's hope we can continue with that momentum.
Well, that's a great way to get Hampton out of the press.
Yes.
When you're handling it that well.
Yes. And I always think, too, especially at the high school level, well, it's true at any level, when you're traveling, when you're on the road and then here you are, especially when it's your first game back from break, that always plays in. And sometimes a coach might say, hey, we are going to up the tempo by pressing, and sometimes it works in your favor, and right now, it's not. So let's hope Algona can continue playing this tough defense, and if right now, let's let Hampton shoot those outside shots because they're not making them right now.
And Hampton is a good trip coming over here.
Yes, it is a good trip. Hampton's got a couple subs in to start this out of this timeout.
Miller, yes. Her first 2. There you go. Hampton's backing off a little.
Yeah.
Going a little man pressure. Looking to trap.
We can't. There's a kick.
This is Etherington. No
Lily
good.
with the miss. But
nice rebound. Young is having a terrific first quarter.
Lily Etherington with the turnover there.
There's a 3 that's no good.
Yep, over the back.
Callista Polk into the game.
I believe is that her first, I believe?
Personal foul called on Lauren Meter, her first.
It is.
Second team foul.
Only the second team foul on Hampton. Bulldogs of Algona only have 1. Etherington dribbles up. Here's Busher at the top. To Holmes. Holmes off a screen.
Good
And the
move.
drive, and she's fouled.
Good move.
Yeah, if they're going to overplay her like she sees so much in these games.
Yeah, you know, and
Go
that's
to the hoop.
And what's interesting, and what I'm noticing is they are overplaying Abby, and she's able to make a good move and get a step on them to the hole. And there you go. That's what happens. You either make the bucket or you get fouled and you go to the line, and there you go. That's why we shoot them.
Free throw is good. Abby has 3. It's 13-7. 1:24 left, first quarter. Second one's no good. Abby's struggling at the free throw line right now.
I'm going to still under man-to-man. And a turnover.
Macy Argis re-enters. McCauley will re-enter for Cam Etherington. So the Bulldogs have Lillian Etherington, Busher, Holmes, Young, and McCauley on the court. Approaching 1 minute to go, Bulldogs with a 6-point first quarter lead.
Yep. And Algona's got 4 seniors and a freshman. Lillian Etherington is that lone freshman.
McCauley to the hoop again, left
Great
hand.
move.
Good.
And finish.
15-7. Algona. And Hansen gets a 3 to fall.
Yep.
Is it 3?
3.
Yep.
I think they call 3.
15-10. Avery Hansen has 8 points. 8 of the 10. Here's McCauley with 35 seconds left in the first. To Young. Young ball fake. And it's knocked out of bounds. Bulldogs get it back. I would assume Coach Ford would go for one shot here.
I would think so too. He's got his inbounds play called. 29 seconds left in his first quarter.
Got a 5-point lead and the ball.
He's come back in the corner here. Nope.
Oh.
She was there.
Yeah, or we'll take a layup.
Yeah.
Our coach always said last shot or a layup.
Last shot or layup, yeah. 13 seconds left. There's a post.
McCauley
and
gets
a
fouled
foul.
by Brianna Grover.
Her first.
Third team foul on Hampton.
Personal foul called on Brianna Grover, her first, 4th team foul.
Holmes will inbounds with 11 seconds left in the first. To McCauley. Here's Young with 9. Holmes has it with 7. Holmes.
Oh.
And it's thrown away. 3-point attempt by Miller is no good, and that's the end of the first quarter.
Well, not quite yet. There's 1.2 seconds left.
1.2, okay.
Yeah.
We will have to inbound it.
She could have got maybe a couple more dribbles before she
Right.
checked that one up, but to our benefit, we'll go ahead and take it. Whew. Wow.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter. Nice, crisp first quarter for the Bulldogs. Boy, Pete, Ashlyn Young really had a good quarter.
You know, and I think that's why team sports are so fantastic, because you never know who it's going to be on any given night. And it's true in any sport is you have an individual who steps up to the plate and just makes the right decisions. Maybe he's a little hot, you know, and Ashlyn hit a couple threes there. You know, those are huge moments in sports where you look at one teammate who helps you out of those moments, and then next quarter, who's it going to be? It could be, you know, someone different. But that was awesome. She had a really great first quarter. You know, Algona's done a nice job. I think the coaches got to be really pleased with the outcome of a 15-10 lead going into the second quarter.
They broke the press.
Yes.
They drove to the basket
Yep.
and scored a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and that's exactly what you hope for. And right now, I think the girls, you know, maybe could have been a little nervous to start the game, and now they're thinking, hey, this is great. You know, we are good to go, and hopefully the girls are excited to come out of this quarter break. I believe it's Hampton-Dumont's basketball, I believe.
Now Algona starts the quarter with a 5-point lead. You are right. Meter will inbound it for Hampton. Courtney Miller is on the court. Callista Polk. Avery Hansen, she's number 31. She had 8 first quarter points.
Hampton's in that 5-out motion. And once again, you're going to see a pass off that with a cut or two.
Miller, too strong. Strong rebound, Busher. Holmes will slow it down a little this time. Still 4 seniors on the court, and Lillian Etherington, the freshman. Oh, that ball's thrown away. Miller, easy bucket, but missed it.
We got bailed out. We got bailed out on that one.
Now
Look at this.
To the basket, to McCauley. Good ball fake, and that one's no good. Wow. 2 point-blank missed layups by both teams.
And that happens. It does. You know, you can't help to see something like that happen itself. And I know from the coaching standpoint, you just got to shake your head. And, you know, one of the things I always tell my young 8th graders is, hey, next play. Don't worry about it. Next play.
Holmes inbounds.
Go back to corner here.
Here's
back
Lillian.
To the corner. Nope.
They're going to reverse it. And another reverse.
Good move.
Good ball movement. Oh. And got another, nope, not going to call it jump.
And she hurt her elbow.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to stop play there. That's Lauren Meter. Yeah, Pete, those layups.
Yeah.
It reminds me of one of those fat lobs in tennis where you just want to smash it and it goes into the net.
And then you're like, oh, son of a gun. You know, it's tough, but, you know, that's sports. It's sports, and I guarantee you, no one, one of the greatest quotes I ever heard is no one ever tries to miss a shot in basketball. You know, no one ever tries. They always want to make them all. Oh.
Hampton trying to cut into a 5-point Algona lead. Nice pass from Argis to Hansen. And a kick out. It's good.
She got it.
Courtney Miller has 5. And it's all of a sudden 15-13. 6:23 left first quarter. Or second quarter, rather. Etherington gets it to Molly McCauley. Here's Lillian Etherington. McCauley.
She's in drive.
And gets it out to Holmes. Runner. Little strong. Hansen had the rebound and brings it up with her 8 points.
Yep, there she goes. Kick.
Argis. Oh. This is Polk. And we're going to get a foul called.
Well, they called that one on the floor.
Only the Bulldogs' second team foul of the half.
I didn't catch who that was on. Lillian Etherington, okay. Her first.
Second team foul.
Ashlyn Young re-enters. She had that great first quarter.
Yeah.
Busher will get a rest.
There they go.
Busher started the game with a 3. Polk.
Dead ball.
And there's a steal by Cam Etherington. Goes to the hoop.
Oh,
rebound, McCauley.
Trailer.
No good.
I'm going to get the next
McCauley
rebound.
gets it back. Left hand's good.
There we go.
A flurry of action there.
Yeah. Couple offensive rebounds, and finally the putback for the deuce there.
Miller. Oh, Holmes almost had a steal on that one. Bulldogs really hedging out on those threes.
It looked to me she took an extra step, but I don't call the game. All right.
Man, Avery Hansen has.
She does. She's had a good first half here.
3 threes.
Yep.
Bulldogs have a 1-point lead. McCauley to Cam Etherington.
Good shot.
She hits a 3. 20-16 Bulldogs. Here's Hansen again in double figures with 11 points.
There we go.
Holmes. Oh, and we're going to get an over in the back call. Bulldog basketball. 4:20 left, second quarter. Bulldogs lead by 4. Alexa Chase comes in.
All right. We've got a high-low set coming. I think coach sees a mismatch, maybe picking on someone that's maybe there's
Young could have
The
drove.
reverse
if
up
she
high.
wanted
There it
to.
is. There it is. There it is. There it is. There's the high-low right there.
Cam back to McCauley. McCauley. Here's Holmes. They reset. Ashland
Good shot,
for 3.
Ashland.
No good. It was right there.
It was. It definitely was.
3:48 left, second quarter.
Ugh.
Oh. McCauley thought she had a block.
Yeah, I thought so
I'm
too.
going to call a foul. I believe that's her second foul.
I believe you're right. And I see
Personal foul,
Alea
Molly
Perry
McCauley.
down there to check in, and I almost wonder if she's going in for
13
McCauley.
foul.
3 team fouls on the Bulldogs. First free throws in and out. Alayla Perry comes in.
And she is going to give Molly a break.
But she is being aggressive.
Oh, yeah, she always is.
She is. ACR just misses them both. And Hanson gets the rebound. Argis for 3 again.
She's going to hit another one. She did.
Wow. She is on fire.
Wow.
Hanson, that was. Avery Hanson.
Yep, it was.
4 threes in the first half.
So 2019, Algona's up 1 with 3:24 left in this second quarter.
And now a steal. And the layup's good. Courtney Miller.
21-20, Hampton-Dumont with the lead.
Hampton, their first lead of the game, I believe. Or did they have the first 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coach Ford calls a timeout. 3 minutes to go in the half. Hampton, 21. Bulldogs, 20. Avery Hanson has 4 threes in the first half.
You know, great timeout by Coach Ford, too, because he could tell the momentum was changing. And his job is to try and get that back in our favor. So he put a couple subs back in while he had those girls up to the bench to get that substitution taking place. He says, hey, let's call timeout. Let's rally the troops. Let's talk to our players and try and get them back focused on the game plan. Hey, this is a very good high school basketball team. And long short of it, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing some good basketball here on this Friday night. It could go either way. I mean, this game is still early into it, and both these teams are vying for that position, trying to find the wrinkle that works, that gives them the successes of getting more points than the other team. And, you know, and it is going to boil down to defense and rebounding. It's going to boil down to that. So we'll see what happens after this timeout.
Pete Avery Hanson, who has the 4 threes. You know, I mentioned that Hampton as a team shoots 28%, but Avery 42% from 3. So they are going to have to pay attention to her.
Okay, that's good to know. They will have to. You know, and that could be a simple thing of switching who's guarding her if that's the case. You know, you could put maybe one of our quicker defenders on her if that helps us in that respect. Leah just inbounded the ball to Cam Etherington. Leah Busher has that ball top there, and I think Coach Ford's got something in store.
Ashland. Etherington, what are they going to call you?
Yeah. She probably did it the first time, and they didn't call it, and they got it the second time. But that set right there looked to be more of a weave offense where Algona's trying to pass and trying to get as deep as they can, as close as they can to the hoop. And unfortunately, they weren't able to get that to convert. But I think that I wouldn't be surprised if we see that again. Come back down. We are still in our man-to-man. Yep.
Grover with a 2. 23-20 Hampton. 2.5 to go in the half. Lillian Etherington to Perry. Here is Busher at the top. Back to Lillian. She drives to the basket. Runner's good. Lillian with her first bucket of the game. Bulldogs cut Hampton's lead to 1 with 2 to go first half. Hampton has great ball movement.
Up.
Casey Argis back out to meet her.
I tell you, we're seeing some very comparable offenses on both ends here. You know, that 5 out with a dribble penetration and a lot of kicking. And I'll tell you, both teams will take that three-pointer if they can, if it's there.
Bulldogs try to get back the lead here. They're down by 1. Busher out to Young. Oh, they had Perry. Etherington.
Oh.
It's stolen by Hanson.
Body.
And a block called on Cam Etherington. Still only the Bulldogs' 4th foul.
And is that Cam's first, maybe?
Yeah.
That'd be her first, all right.
Personal foul called on Cam Etherington, her first.
Abby comes back in
team foul
for Perry.
Okay, minute 12 left. Hampton-Dumont with a 1-point lead. Let's see if they can extend that.
Here's Hanson. Oh, nice job.
Coach has put someone else on her.
Right. That pass was ill-advised, but what are we going to get? Busher comes up with it.
We have
Etherington.
back
Busher.
deep three.
Busher with a long one, no good. Grover rebound.
44 seconds left in the second quarter.
Argis.
She tips it.
Here's Hanson. Lillian Etherington on her. Back to Miller.
Good back
Oh,
door.
nice pass. Grover, 3 seconds maybe. Oh, and 3 by Casey Argis.
15 seconds.
26-22 Hampton.
See if Algona could get one in. A good shot off first and foremost, but
Holmes
twist,
with
that
a
deep
real
three.
long one. No good.
But foul.
And there's a foul called with .8 left, so you can just get a tip, right?
That's about what you can get in. I mean, granted, it'd be the clock operators, how quick they are with that. I believe seasoned coach Dave Rozonki's got the clock for us, and that usually does every home game. Does a wonderful job.
Let's see if they got a play for .8.
It's right there. It's right there.
How can the buzzer can't ring when they don't inbounds the ball?
Yeah.
They ran the clock, and Abby hadn't inbounded the ball yet. So.
Oh, there was .8 seconds left on the clock.
Not even a second left. Hampton leads 26-22.
All right, Coach Ford's giving a little secret sign there. Let's see if the girls figure that out. That was the secret sign. Hit it.
And it's no good. That is the half. A great first half. 26-22 Hampton. Both teams, as we mentioned, are undefeated in the North Central Conference. Big game tonight, starting off the new year of basketball.
Yeah.
Pete, a really good first quarter and then a tough second.
Yeah, and one of the comments we made earlier in this broadcast was how if you're the traveling team, when you're the traveling team, it's the long bus ride. You're thinking about a lot of different things, and you get into the gym, you start loosening up, and then you get out there. And both teams, I guarantee, when you're playing two undefeated teams in a conference, you're going to feel a little jittery, a little nervous, and you could totally tell that Hampton wanted to set the tempo to start the game by pressing, which did not work in their favor. Algona, man, their transition offense looked great, got some buckets off of it. Ashley Young had a big first quarter, was able to kind of give us a nice, comfortable lead going in that second quarter. But then you look at good basketball teams, they settled down, they figured things out. And what happened was, as you saw, that Hampton was making fewer mistakes in that second quarter versus Algona. And right now, especially that young lady who's just on fire from the three-point range, that's hard. That's really hard to hit and cover that deep three, because you all know that if you were to all pull out and cover the deep three, it leaves up that easy inside bucket. So, I tell you, this is a great basketball game, here on a Friday night in the state of Iowa. So it's going to be great to see how the second half plays out.
Bulldogs were outscored 16-7 in that second quarter. Scoring in the first half, Casey Argis with 3, Courtney Miller with 7, Avery Hansen had 14, and Brianna Grover had 2. For the Bulldogs, Ashlyn Young with 7, Abby Holmes with 3, Cam Etherington with 3, Molly McCauley with 4, Alicia Busher with 3, and Lillian Etherington with 2. 6 players for the Bulldogs scored in the first half. We'll let you listen to, if you're listening live on the stream, we'll let you listen to a little bit of the pep band here at Algona, and we'll be back with the second half in about 7 minutes. We're just finishing up with halftime of the girls' game tonight. A North Central Conference basketball doubleheader. The girls' game is Hampton-Dumont 26 and your Algona Bulldogs 22. A tale of two quarters, Pete. Algona kind of dominated the first quarter, but then Hampton came back with a 16-7 second quarter. What was the difference, Pete, between the two?
And this is my opinion, and you can take it as you want, but I think, you saw one team settle down, making better decisions offensively, where one team, and granted, we were able to attack the rim, we were able to get shots off. Our shots weren't really falling for us that second quarter. And, granted, when you play the game, mistakes happen, shots don't fall, shots do fall. And I think ultimately, sometimes the team that kind of has the momentum, I use the analogy of riding the wave. We want to ride the wave. And I think ultimately we look at these young ladies and they're absolutely on that wave. And I'm excited to see what this second half brings. So, it should be some great basketball to finish off tonight.
Well, and I like games like this. Sometimes we inherit blowouts, and those aren't as fun to
No, they're not.
to watch.
No.
But I think this one will come down to the wire.
And as I said before, regardless of the outcome, the Algona Bulldogs or the Hampton-Dumont Bulldogs, either one of them could win this, but we know the Bulldogs are going to walk out winners tonight. So it should be a good night for some basketball. And I'm sure Coach Ford and his staff have been talking about some of the things they were working all week this week and over Christmas break. Like I said, it's been a long time since we played. So you're kind of getting the cobwebs out. Playing competitive sports. When you take some time off, sometimes you kind of got to get that flow back into it.
Both teams average 58 points a game. Hampton more on target than Algona right now.
And Hampton-Dumont starts the second half with the basketball.
Here we go.
Algona appears to be still in their man-to-man defense. And I am wondering, I was going to say a 3-second call. She's been sitting in that lane for about since the start of, I was like, my Lord.
And she didn't have to.
No, she did not. And I don't think she really realized where she's at. And that's another thing. I don't know if we have any younger listeners out there, but you have to have your court awareness. You got to know where you're at. Whether you be a guy's player or a girl's player, and it's true, I think, in any sport, you got to be aware of where you're at in your positions when you play sports.
I'm sure she was supposed to line up on the elbow there and just got her foot too far in.
There's a great post isolation, something that was recognized from the first half play and an adjustment the coaching staff put.
Well, Colley throws it away. Courtney Miller on the break
numbers there
to meet her. Basket's good.
Now, let's take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen, see if we don't try and isolate that post again in this next possession.
You notice we're leaving our feet a lot.
Oh, it's tough.
Here's Hansen. Basket's good. She has
Coach
16 points.
Timeout.
30-22 Hampton.
That is not how you wanted to start your half, especially when you're down 4. And looking at how things are matriculating with our staff, coach says, hey, timeout. It's time to regroup. Let's refocus. Let's talk about this. And I think we maybe lost sight of what we're trying to get accomplished coming out of that halftime break. And I liked exactly what Algona did to start it was that post isolation there. And sometimes it doesn't always work, but man, if you could feed that post, you're going to really collapse that defense where the kickouts there for that 3 or mid-range jump shot, which is a higher percentage shot sometimes in those 3-pointers.
No, and we can't give up layups. That's the highest percentage shot in basketball.
You're absolutely right. And I again, we make mistakes. We're only human. These are young people competing. And like I said, let's hope that they kind of refocus and think about what the next play is for them.
You have 5 seniors on the floor for the Bulldogs. Young, Holmes, Cam Etherington, Busher, and McCauley. Bulldogs down 8. Algona gets the ball. Just a minute gone here in the third quarter.
Yeah. Like I said, it was 2 quick buckets for Hampton-Dumont there, so there's your flash, there's your post.
Young.
There's a kick, and
Busher's no good. Rebound, McCauley with good hustle. Holmes to Etherington. Young will try the three. No good.
Good hustle, good hustle. And again, you saw, like Coach has a pass and cut, and you could see that they would pause in that lane, see if we don't look for that post feed inside. And unfortunately, like I said, shot didn't fall for us that time. So once again, Hampton appears to be in their 5 out. There's your kick, the cutter.
Casey Argis. And Macy Argis with the rebound, misses it. And Hanson ends up with it. And now we're going to get a call on Ashlyn Young. Her first team foul of the second half.
Personal foul called on Ashlyn Young. Her first team foul.
Another second chance for Hampton. Macy Argis, nice pass.
Nope. Good rebound by Aaliyah. Great court vision, yep. And there's the flash, there's the post flash.
McCauley, left hand's no good. Gets her own rebound.
Straight up.
To Busher. Busher's left hand's too strong.
Yeah, right now we can't buy a basket. And Hampton's
Macy Argis with three.
They're just purchasing them left and right.
They open up 11-point lead. 5:15 to go third quarter. 33-22 Hampton. Holmes to McCauley. McCauley will try the three. There it is.
Go.
Good job, Molly. She has 7 for the game. Bulldogs' first points of the second half. It's 8. That shot's way off, and it's out of bounds. Polk and Grover come in for Hampton. The Bulldogs stay with their 5 seniors.
Yeah, 8-point differential, 33-25, Hampton-Dumont. There's that post.
McCauley to Holmes. Holmes with the jumper. That's short. Rebound Miller. Here she comes. Busher saved a layup there.
Offensive.
And that's
it. Good job. Good defensive play.
Cam Etherington held her ground. There might be a momentum changer there. The fans like that.
And that's the great thing about this game is it could be just that causes a momentum change. There's a post. You can see it.
Oh, Abby had her pinned. Here's Holmes. Busher thought about the three and decides to drive. Layup's good. Pete, it's down to 6.
Yep.
Mini run for Algona after trailing by 11. And Holmes with the reach.
Personal foul called on
her first.
Holmes.
Second team foul.
Second team foul.
Miller inbounds. She had 7 in the first half. Here's Meter. Cam on her. Hanson. She has 16 for the game.
Yeah.
Holmes guarding her.
Deep three.
That's an air ball.
Yep, over the back.
They're going to get.
That's her third.
Yes, it
13,
is.
Yeah.
Meter's third foul. Hampton's second team foul. Macy Argis back into the game quickly.
Second team foul.
All right, here we go, all going on. Let's see if we can't get a little spark going again. There's the post.
McCauley, that's good, and that's a big one. Down to a 3-point deficit for the Bulldogs.
That's 2, isn't it, for her?
2 in the second half for McCauley. She has 10.
She is definitely feeling it right now.
Going to call a kick.
Leah Busher.
But Pete, yeah, that charging call.
Yeah. Kind of sets the stage for something better. Here we go. Oh, man.
Ooh, that's an errant pass. Etherington comes up with it to Holmes. A 3 would tie. She goes for the 2. No good. Macy Argus to Polk. Here's Hansen. Polk to Miller.
Yeah, it's great man-to-man defense by Algona.
They're doing a much better job on
There she is. There she is.
Holmes. And 1! Bulldogs have a chance to tie.
We'll take it. Wow. You know, and it's one of those things from the coaching standpoint. If you're going to get that close and you're going to make a slight bit of contact, you go ahead and foul them so they don't make the shot. You know, so they have to earn it from the line. Well, now it's a 3-point play, chance, as you said, to tie it. And I think we got a timeout called there once again from the standpoint of the Hampton-Dumont coaches to talk about their plans. You know, like, okay, girls, we had an 11-point lead here the second half, and now it's down to 1.
In fact, that was a 10-0 run by Algona, and Abby has a chance to make it an 11-0 run.
And of that 10-0 run, McCauley had 6 of those buckets, 2 big threes, so it was huge.
Yeah, that 3-point line can get you back in the game in a hurry.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if they maybe played a few games without it just to see how those games would be. 3 don't count. Let's see what happens. I think it's a great added venture into the sport of basketball.
Well, and Pete, a lot of teams a lot of states are going to the shot clock.
They
South
are,
Dakota
and they have actually tested it here in the state of Iowa.
Free throw's good.
Makes it
tied up.
2:30 left in this third quarter here. And Algona's on a roll. I love it. I love it. They're doing a great job. Girls are settling down. And
left hand there is good. Nice shot.
That's a nice play.
Take her over. She has 4. Young to Cam Etherington.
I think we're in a 2-3 zone now. So we're seeing a zone for the first time.
See if Abby can get some shots off here. Oh, and they're going to get Hansen with the foul.
That's her third, isn't it? Is that her third?
It is.
It is. That's huge.
It is. Fourth team foul on Hampton. And they're going to give her a break, and she's had a great game.
Yeah.
Holmes, here's McCauley at the high. Young. Oh, and it's stolen. Hampton's quick.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're not slow. I tell you, this is again what a great game of basketball it just turns out to be, and 2 very good basketball teams here in the state of Iowa competing tonight.
Polk to Macy Argus.
There's your cutter.
Miller gets it back. She'll try the 3. It's good. She has 10. Courtney Miller, 38-33 Hampton. Approaching a minute to go in the third quarter.
They're back in that 2-3 zone.
And it was almost stolen again.
See, now if Algona's patient, they're going to hit this baseline runner and Ashlyn Young, and she'll come wide open here.
Here's Holmes for 3. Good! And that was a long one. She's warming up. Holmes has 9.
45 seconds left in this quarter.
Hampton still has a 2-point lead. Bulldogs trailed by 4 at halftime. Good defense by McCauley.
Rebound. Yeah, push.
And now we're going to get a foul.
On number 45, I believe her second.
Brianna Grover.
Personal foul called
Fifth
on
team
Brianna
foul on
Grover,
Hampton.
Her second, fifth team foul.
Lillian Etherington, the freshman, to Holmes. 23 seconds left.
Deep
Holmes
three.
for three, no good. God,
But we got the rebound. That turnover. Oh,
and
another turnover.
Still 12 seconds left. McCauley's left. And
Yeah.
good. It's tied.
6 seconds. I don't know if she's paying attention to the clock.
And she
it's
throws it
turnover.
away.
Let's see if we can't get a shot off here.
Let's get somebody to launch one.
Right now,
Maybe
hit it.
Busher. Busher for three. No good.
All right.
All right, 38-38.
Score
Yeah,
after
I don't know if you're watching at home. I don't know if you could ask for anything better than this right now.
Pete,
Great.
Algona got down by they were down by 11 in this quarter, and then went on an 11-0 run.
Yeah, and you look at how this game is, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I liked it. You know, Hampton had the momentum. Coach Ford calls a timeout. He rallies the troops. Then here we come on our little run, and I liked, you mentioned it earlier, a little run. And that little run became another little run, and next you know we're tying up the score. And both these teams are fired up. You know, I'm going to make the assumption that right now to start this fourth quarter, both teams are going to put their starting lineup in. They're not going to worry about fouls right now. They're going to ask their girls to be able to finish out this game. You know, as this game is played, you know, we're going to see runs come one way or the other, and we're going to see who has the ability to step up and want it more. So we'll see what happens here as we start this fourth quarter. But what an exciting 3 quarters of basketball we've had so far, and I have no doubt this fourth quarter is going to be just as exciting.
Both teams undefeated in the North Central Conference. Algona's only 2 loss came to rated teams, Esterville Lincoln Central and Bishop Garrigan. Let's see if the Bulldogs can
All right,
get
Hampton's
the
in a
lead here.
1-3-1. I would not be shocked if they get a little trap out of this.
Tam's open. It's Holmes to Busher.
There it is, and they're not covering this 1-3-1 like
Holmes. Oh, that was halfway down.
Yeah. The way they were covering that 1-3-1 is a little unconventional, but hey, it worked for them so far.
Macy Argis comes to get the ball. Hanson, the big scorer, is back in with the 3 fouls. Like you said, Pete, they're going
Backdoor. That's been there for them almost all night.
Oh, and who did that go off? Ooh.
Yeah, I probably would agree with the official on that one too. But one of the interesting things, and I've seen it several times, is Hampton has been able to get that backdoor, you know, especially on that. Nope, there's a turnover by
Lillian with the steal. And one! Lillian Etherington. Big play to start the fourth quarter.
And I believe that's that young lady's 4th foul too, and she's at least has the most points, I think.
That's Hanson's 4th.
Yeah.
She's going back out.
She's out.
40-38 Bulldogs. Etherington's free throw is strong. 7 minutes to go in this one. A dandy here. There's a 3 that's no good. Holmes rebound. Here comes Algona.
Man, the way they're playing, it feels like there's only a minute left in the game, and we've got 6:51 left. It's pretty exciting. There's that post. There's that post play.
Holmes kicks to Cam. Cam's 3 is good.
Huge.
43-38 Algona. Meter dribbles with the left hand. Casey Argis. This is Macy Argis. And Miller has it. Miller with the drive. And she's going to get an and one. Miller has 12.
Was that an Aaliyah? Was that Aaliyah?
Personal foul called on Aaliyah Busher.
Yes.
Okay. That's her first.
Third team foul.
Free throw's good.
All right, 2-point game again. Algona's on top, 43-41 with about 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Pretty exciting game here in Bulldog Gym, and like I said, I'm happy I'm here. This is a great game.
William Etherington to Busher. McCauley has it. Here's Abby to McCauley, her three. Get in there! Yeah! She gets the roll. Man. She has 3 second half three-pointers. 15 for the game. 46-41 Algona. 5:31 to go. Meter with a long one. No good. Rebound McCauley. William Etherington to Holmes. Holmes could drive if she wanted to. Decides not to. Ooh. And Meter with the layup.
All right.
6-43.
Yep. All right, Algona, let's be smart here. Take care of it.
They are so quick. You got to be crisp.
Good move.
Holmes left hand's good.
I'll tell you, when you got Holmes posting up and her experience and the ability to play basketball, I mean, this young lady is playing at the next level next year.
Right.
You know, they can't really stop her when she's isolated one-on-one, when it's just her versus. You got the
And
foul.
she's had to do that a lot this year.
Yes,
post up,
yeah. And one of the biggest things is that now when you notice when Hampton's kind of packed in there, not a lot happens. But man, when she's got her mano-a-mano, one-on-one, she's a great player. Abby's a great player, can make a great move. You know, she's not necessarily the tallest person. Well, none of us are. Algona's doesn't really have the big height. But man, we've got some girls that can really post up.
Miller with the free throw.
Ashlyn Young's coming in from McCauley.
Miller has 14. (48-44) Algona. Miller's second free throw. Good. She has 15, and it's a 3-point deficit for Hampton.
All right, now Hampton's back in their man-to-man defense, and you know, this is one of those situations too where we don't necessarily have to force a silly shot. We have the lead.
Right. Jump. Good save.
Good save.
Oh, corner. Holmes
Yes.
for 3, no good.
Oh. There's your
Nice
post feed.
Brianna Grover, basket. 48-47 Algona. 3:56 to go in the game.
Who wants it more?
Bulldogs have
That's
already won
an
an overtime game this year.
Yeah, timeout. Coach Ford's called a timeout. He's going 30. You know, that's pretty smart timeout there. He kind of noticed that maybe Hampton's getting a little run, and he's going to put a stop to it before they get a lead or a tie with that. So, you know, once again, I'm sure Coach is telling his girls to just continue to stay at the game plan. You know, I'm sure Hampton's kind of, hopefully her girls, you know, she's trying to get them to muster up the strength to guard the post. That's, you know, to me right now, that's probably the biggest advantage we have is our post play inside. And I'm going to be interested to see as they come out if they maybe do something a little more, and that allows our three-point shooters to open up on the kicks after they do a post feed there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. So
If it comes down to free throws, Pete, Hampton only shoots at 58%. Algona's at 73%.
okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Bulldogs need a basket here. Nursing a 1-point lead. Busher all the way.
Nice
to
pass.
Holmes, good. Nice pass by Busher. Holmes has 13. There's a wide open 3.
Too
no
strong.
good.
Yep.
Rebound Lillian Etherington. 50-47.
Again, we don't need it. We don't have to force a shot. We can easily run clock.
Take that layup again.
Oh, yeah.
Bulldogs spreading it out. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch this post play, though. Watch this post area. If we can get penetration in there, there's always a dish, it appears, if we can get that. She looked for the feed. Oh yeah.
And Young lost the handle. Fifth Algona team foul.
Personal foul called on Cam Etherington.
Etherington was whistled with a
Her
foul.
second
She only has
fifth
2.
Team foul.
Macaulay comes in for Lillian Etherington.
Yeah. And Hampton's got their starters in. 4 fouls, 3 fouls, 2, 1. It don't matter. It's time to finish.
Hanson for 3.
She's short.
And
Short and hard.
Young
Short
ends
and
up with
long.
again, 3-point lead. Algona, 2:34 to go.
Great move.
Holmes back out to Young.
Don't need it.
Right?
Yep.
And it was tipped out of bounds. Again, another risky pass.
No, I agree. I agree with that. That's often.
Holmes will inbound. She has 13 second half points. Macaulay to
Don't
Holmes.
need it.
Holmes, long ones, no good. Ashland fights for the rebound. Hanson gets it. And then, they're going to call a foul on Busher.
That's only the 16th foul, I believe.
Personal foul
Yep.
called on Aaliyah Busher. Her second 6th team foul.
So it's free throws for both teams the rest of the way.
Yes, it is.
Been a clean game, though.
Yeah, it has. And the officials have done a nice job keeping it that way, too. It'll be interesting to see how.
Here's the inside out. The three's no good, though.
Great rebound by
Career
Holmes.
miss by Miller. Young. Under 2 minutes to go. What do you do here, Pete?
Well, I'm not
Hang on
saying
to it?
I would say only layups.
Yeah.
I'd say, hey, no force anything, only layups. Post feeds, layups. Because if you keep this up here in about probably 40 seconds, they're going to start fouling.
Right. Remember the quickness of them.
Yep. Post feeds, you need nothing else.
Oh,
That's.
Hampton with the steal. Down by 3. They have a chance to tie or come within 1. Oh, Hanson. Good.
All right, minute 16 left. 1-point game. I'm going to say it again. Algona's got the lead. There's a timeout not called.
20-second or 30-second timeout called by Coach Ford.
And I guarantee you, one of the comments he's got to be having, hey, girls, we have the lead.
30-second
If we don't turn it over, they foul. We go to the line. We make our free throws. As you mentioned earlier, we're shooting 70-some% as a team. They're shooting 50-some% as a team. I think that right now that he's just reminding the girls, hey, this is our game. Just play it out and let's take care of our ball. As I would say, value your possession. And let's see if we can't finish it at the line.
Again, Algona does not have to score necessarily.
No, they don't have. I would tell them only layups. Layups.
You make sure you have some close range passes. Young with 1:08 left. Bulldogs up 1.
Don't have to force
There's Abby.
anything. That's who they're going to try and keep it in.
Right.
You don't have to force
they had
it.
to call a foul
Okay.
there. And Avery Hanson's out of the game.
Did they call on her?
Personal
Or?
foul
Oh, they didn't.
called on Brianna Grover.
Boy, she got a break there.
Her third 17 foul.
Well, I'll tell you this. They fouled the one we'd like to probably get fouled.
Abby shoots 74%.
Yes, she does. She's a good shooter. And I
Free throw's
jinxed
no
her.
good.
I jinxed her. I should have not said anything. Oh.
Hampton looking to take the lead with 44 seconds left. Busher got a hand on it. And now a timeout by Hampton. Wow.
I tell you, and it's easy for me to sit here and watch the game from our vantage point. I was thankful that we didn't get called for a foul and
Timeout.
2 different opportunities there. So we'll see what they got coming on. They're going to have a timeout coming out underneath the hoop. And again, there's time left in the clock. It's not like they have to shoot it either. I mean,
After the one, it was 15-10 Algona. Hampton had a big second quarter and took the lead 26-22 going into halftime. It was all tied up at 38 after 3, and here we sit at 50-49. Bulldogs with a 1-point lead, under a minute to go.
hey, this is great basketball. It's great basketball.
You have to keep your eye on the post a little bit here, don't you, Pete?
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's, I think, and I don't know what they got going on. I would not be shocked to see a 4-low set. They ran a 4-high stacked side by side here the last couple timeouts, but I could see a 4-low coming out in this one. Nope. Are we in a 2-3? That's another thing too, is she might be thinking man-to-man. Nope, they're in man-to-man. So
Miller inbounds.
there's that.
41
yeah.
seconds to left.
Yep.
Here's Meter to the hoop.
That's
Shot
awesome.
No good. McCullough with the
That's it.
rebound, and they're going to
Travel.
travel. Wow.
Okay. Wow.
So Hampton gets another chance with 36
There's that
seconds.
4-low.
Holmes almost with a steal, and what are they going to call? Jump ball.
Jump.
Good hustle by Abby Holmes.
And it stays here. It stays to
Still,
Hampton.
Hampton gets a third shot here.
You know what's interesting is they've ran that inbounds play several times this game, and it was immediate. You know, that girl in the block fades back like that, and they would just lob it, and they got it. That was the first time we ever guarded it like that, and we got a tie up there.
They
so,
saw it coming.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
So defensively, what do you do, Pete? Down one. Or up one.
Well, and I'm going to say, and this is where I could easily sit there and say a lot of different things, but, you know, we've been playing man-to-man this entire time, and I also want to note that ball's coming in on the out-of-bounds over here, you know, but I would continue to play that stingy man-to-man we've been playing. You know, maybe coach might be able to do like a little run and jump, you know, a quick track to see if that flushes them a little bit. I'd be also interested to see what Hampton has coming in out of this. You know, I've not seen them run a sideline out of bounds yet on their side of the court, so they must have something set up here.
Here we go. 23 Miller and 31 Hansen are their scorers tonight, but anybody can make it.
Yeah, and I know from their coaching standpoint, there's got to be a little nerve in terms of they're looking at back door. She's dead. There's the back door cut.
Got it.
No, yeah.
They need a rebound, and
It's ours. Jump ball called.
15 seconds left. Wow.
That was huge. Man, they had that backdoor cut, and she couldn't finish, and we got lucky enough to get that.
Both teams have one timeout left. Who took that one?
I think.
Called by Algona.
Okay, they're out of timeouts.
Okay. All right, coach, put that magic play in.
Hampton will try for a steal, and then they'll foul if they don't get it right away.
Right. And one of the neat things in these situations, when you expect a man-to-man type press, you would run a 4-cross here, and you would probably have one girl go deep on these ball slap, and because of its depth, and you have a quick young lady up there, you could almost get a step on them to get the ball in, and if that's the case, then foul, we go to the line and see if we can't finish this game from that free throw line. So it'll be interesting to see what we do when we come out of this timeout. I expect a man-to-man press from Hampton-Dumont.
A reminder, Hampton is a ranked team. They are 9-0 on the season. Both teams are undefeated in the North Central Conference. Busher will inbound with 15 seconds left with Algona having a 1-point lead. Here we go.
And there's that 4-cross.
They get it to Holmes.
They got a foul. They got a fouler.
Abby again is a 74% free throw shooter.
And I won't say a word because I think I jinxed her last time. So
even if she makes them both, Hampton will have a shot to at least tie it.
Agreed.
8th team foul on Hampton, so it's a 1-and-1.
This is big.
It is.
Big for both teams. rebound as well as the shot make, and there it
Free
is.
throw is good. 51-49. That's a pressure free throw there. This to make it a 3-point lead with 14 seconds left. It's good. That one was even more true.
All right, I don't know if they
Hampton
realize
needs a
that
three.
they got 4 across. They got to hit this 3, don't they?
Miller on the wing.
There it is. It's set.
Meter.
Nope.
Rebound.
Oh, wow.
With 1 second left.
She's still got to make it.
Personal foul called on Abby Holmes, her second. 7th.
Yeah, if she makes it, the game's over. You know, if they just let her.
Yeah.
And the free throw's
Missed
no
it.
good. It's a rebound.
Oh, they made it.
They're going to count it.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow.
So the Bulldogs got what they wanted, the missed free throw, but Hampton rebounds it.
Yeah.
Who made that?
Hampton rebound 53.
Meter?
Yes, I believe. Number, I can't. 23.
23
made it. Yeah, she got the rebound and put it back in for the win.
That was Courtney
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what an exciting game. As I promised earlier, the Bulldogs would win. Just happened to be the Hampton-Dumont Bulldogs. Both teams have got to be, you know, how it ends. Yeah, it's not how you envisioned it, but geez, what a game. What a game.
There's still time to buy tickets.
Whew, I'm getting my breath here.
Yeah, me too. I was speechless.
For Hampton, Lauren Meter had 6. Macy Argis 3. Courtney Miller 17 points and the game winner. Avery Hansen had 18. And Brianna Grover had 6. For Algona, Ashlyn Young was 7. Abby Holmes had 15. Cam Etherington was 6. Molly McCulley I have unofficially with 15. Aaliyah Busher with 5. And Lillian Etherington with 4. What a game. That moves Hampton to 10-0 on the season. The Bulldogs fall to 5-3 overall, 4-1 in the North Central Conference. Whew. Well, it's time for the boys' game. In about 15 minutes, we'll be back with you. For now, we're going to take a break.